Lines up the clip beautifully.
Having some trouble.
Yeah. 2 here, not so generous to him. Hippo not clipping at all, just running straight for level 2.
Got a nice damage boost.
Yeah. 3. Reabs went into 3 about 37, 36 seconds. Yeah. Got Reabs' timer ahead by 1.5 seconds.
Let's see if he gets the first bomb. And he does not.
No
So
bomb for Reabs. Got to gun down these Darkness, but it doesn't seem to be a problem. He hasn't taken a hit yet, so not too bad. KingHippo got into 2 at the old 1 minute marker. Gets the 5 rupee, leaves it on the ground. Alright, he's gonna go fishing from this Master Gorilla. Grabs 8 bombs, only picks up 4.
Interesting play.
Hippo realizes he has to go fast.
Yeah, it's
Reabs
level
plays
2
Zelda.
easy enough. Go ahead.
Go on. No, keep going.
I was saying level 2 is easy enough to get additional bomb drops. We see he just got some off of the Moldorm there that he knows he doesn't need to waste the time to go back across the room to pick up that other bomb that dropped.
Hippo leaving all the 5 rupees on the floor.
Yeah, he's left behind 11 rupees recently. Clears out these Gorilla, realizes he has enough bombs, so doesn't pick up the pack. He's actually just flying through level 2. He's not messing around.
Great job by him.
Yeah. Cold split.
Nice. And Reabs is gonna meet up with our friendly neighbor Manhandla.
Yep. Reabs plays Zelda every weeknight. He is a big resetter. He doesn't take a lot of no reset runs unless it's like his last one of the night or something like that. He'll just keep one. So we can actually see anything out of a race here.
He one-hit killed that Manhandla, but he didn't get the force bomb. So he's stuck with 2 bombs going into 4.
About taking the second 30 secret early. Definitely gonna need the secret based on the lack of collection in level 2 earlier, so won't be skipping any of the 30s today. Alright, looks like Reabs is gonna be getting into level 4 here at 3:15. About 20 seconds ahead of where you want to get into level 4. He still has 0 roops, so let's see if he tries to force a 5er. I think he's trying to force a bomb because he has to.
A little close there, but he manages to go through.
Yeah, he's lucky to push those Vire out of the way. How does he know what his count is right now?
He miscounted. He got a 5 rupee.
Yeah, that's gonna happen if you kill Manhandla with a single bomb. Your count's gonna be +5 to whatever it was at the time. Now, God, I don't know where he is. We could assume maybe 1, but more than 10.
Yep, Hippo taking a damage boost from the Lionel, getting over to the White Sword Cave.
7, 8, 9, force. And he
Another 5
forced it.
rupee? Oh,
Yep,
no, good.
got
He
the
got the bomb. Hippo doesn't even double back for a heart after taking a bop. Takes another bop from a boulder, he's down to 2 hearts. Not the biggest of deals. Yeah. He's already got the white sword, he's beyond the Lionel. Reabs takes a force count reset on the bubble, goes down to the ladder, should be getting the ladder here just shy of 450.
Hippo taking quite a lot of damage, down to 1 heart already before entering 1.
Enters 1 with 1 heart. He's gonna pirouette
Leaves
here
1
and get back
with
in.
1 heart, and enters again with 1 heart.
Looks like he's gonna start level 1 at about 5 minutes, 2 seconds here. Reabs kind of meticulous here, bombing the cavern open and sorting gels. Has beam sword, which is great for Gleeok when you only have the wood sword. having trouble lining up this clip. He's able to beam down the rest of the gel. And he gets his clip.
Hippo getting a bomb drop off of one of the gorillas in the room before the bow, bringing him up to 8.
And Reabs
Realizes
got random bomb.
he did. Hippo realized he didn't have a ladder, so he opted not to pick up that loose rupee. Looks like Reabs, not Reabs, KingHippo has purchased the blue candle and is on an altered route.
He did stop to pick up the candle east of 5 before crossing over the Lost Hills to get the white sword.
That explains the 5-minute 1 entry, despite how much he was cooking out of 2. Alright, got a Triforce get for Reabs, coming out of level 4 and making his way towards 1. 5 bombs, 15 rupees, and the key. And KingHippo is going to be collecting the key and fighting Aquamentus. Aquamentus goes down in 3 easy stabs, drops a fairy. He does make the effort to collect it. He'll be picking up the level 1 Triforce with a little bit lost, but still ahead 5.1 seconds off of PB.
And as Hippo is leaving level 1, we've got Reabs just entering.
Oh, so they actually crossed paths right at the tree there. It's kind of nice. He's going to take the key from Stalfos and work up a count. And Hippo is going to take the bush cart.
Got the BT potion.
BT potion, for sure. They have 7 hearts. 3 here. Gonna go around the forest because I'm not gonna take the 30 secret north to start.
Reabs forcing 3 fairies off the Stalfoses. I think he was
Are they
looking for...
Stalfoses? Stalfoses? Stalfosi.
I'll go with yes.
Gets to 5 rupees he's gonna need to purchase his candle. He's gonna need to come out of 1 with 30 rupees, hopefully. Make up some time on the overworld. Gets a bomb from the gorilla.
Hippo entering level 3, he's sitting at full bomb, so he's not going to need to kill any of the dark nuts in this first room. Cleans up the Zols very nicely.
That was a nice 12 rupee drop. Was able to collect some 5s.
Hippo picking up his compass, so he's going to know exactly where the Triforce is.
My hunch is that it's near a manhandler. Interesting patterns here in 3. Not too bad on those bombs. Only 1 whiff. Able to sword down 2 of them.
Ooh, gets a bad dark note pattern. Level 3.
Yeah, sometimes they get away from you. You don't kill them right away. Aquamentus going down with Beam Sword, taking blows from Reabs. Take a half heart refill here, but pick up his Triforce at about 9:12.
Can't tell if
Splits at the close of the doors here. Go ahead.
Can't tell if KingHippo's like looking at his chat or is constantly looking at Reabs' stream. Reabs looking back every 5 seconds.
Yeah, you don't really need to look at your opponent's stream that frequently. Unless like you're neck and neck. They're on different routes, he only needs to collect periodic information, so my estimation at this point would be
Ooh, free bomb drop. The red dark note.
what a nice guy. I'm gonna go into Manhandla with 18 rupees, 5 keys, and 7 bombs. Only 3.5 hearts, but we got a white sword for backups. Gets the difficult 3 out of 4. He's gonna just start sorting down. He knows he's got to work quickly before he starts losing damage. Gets his Triforce. We lost another 3 seconds. We're still at 2.7. Is that 2.7?
2.7.
Ahead of PB. So still on okay pace, I would say. Great for a race when you know you got to play well.
And Reabs is behind 54 seconds.
So racers are catching up to each other. Rephrase that in the most optimistic way. King Hippo still not gambling with his screen scrolls here, just gonna plow right into level 4.
Yeah, he did a couple of screen scrolls as he was heading from 1 to 3. He may be more comfortable screen scrolling right to left than left to right, is what it may look like.
Yeah, right to left is more important for the higher tier players here. That's the way to enter level 3. Which, as we know from Lack Attack, is the way to get under 30 minutes in this game. Throws some beams around, cleans up the Zol, gets a 5 rupee. I wonder how much cash he's looking to have at this point. He can pick up 100 secret and then pick up 17 loose change, and then have enough rupees to finish the game. Might need to back up 30 if that doesn't work out.
Yeah, and he does have the 10 rupees that are going to be laying on the floor later here in level 4 that he can pick up.
Yeah, with the way he moves, I'll be surprised if he collects more than 8 of them. Using bombs and sword back and forth when he's likely to stay here at 5 bombs, but pick up his ladder. Oh, it looks like it's going to be, I don't know, like 1150.
Yep. Reabs definitely taking his time to try and corral the Dark Nuts before using his bombs, wanting to get the most out of each one.
Yeah, he only has 2 here. Don't know if he was building up a count. He has full health, so it's safe to assume he's got a count going.
Yes, he did collect fairy, so he took damage somewhere in the level.
Gets his bomb drop, finishes up the rest of the Dark Nuts kind of handily here. Last one's going to be poked down. And drops him a heart with full health. So King Hippo does collect all 10 rupees. Go ahead.
That's just pretty much all I was going to say, is he did opt to go and pick up all of them.
Alright, takes a little blow from the Vire here. He's still 7 rupees short, 9 rupees short of the game, but he wants to do his shopping before entering level 7. So still has the rest of the 5 and the overworld to make up for those lost rupees. Reabs gets to return through the basement here after getting his recorder. Let's see how these Dark Nuts behave. Poorly, he takes 2 hearts of damage. First damage he took, second recorder.
Yep, Hippo just tore through that 2-headed Gliok like it was nothing.
Yeah, he got a 1.6 second back against the PB here, so we're staying green, having fun. Reabs using the victorious bombs he earned from those blue Dark Nuts to make short work of these Gibdo is rewarded with a heart. He can take 2 hits now from most of the big objects in level 5.
The dongle behaves and gives him a free bomb.
Alright, so now it's back up to 5 bombs. He net 3 on that exchange.
Looks like Hippo is stopping here to pick up his 100 secret, but overshoots with the candle.
GG spawns.
So
he realizes his mistake.
Yep, leave the screen and come back. So the blue candle, you can only use it once per screen.
No the reason to get the red candle. Slop counts with the red candle. Gets the clip right away.
Yeah, it's... Like I said, I think he's very proficient with the screen scrolls, going right to left. It's because he was.
And a ladder.
That was fast. Good job.
Yeah.
Very swift. Looks like we're getting it.
So I'm stumbling over my words here. You know, he is not new to this game. He's actually come out of retirement to join this tournament, so he's familiar with some of the older strategies and routes. So he's very familiar with screen scrolls right to left, but with the old routes, I don't know how much they did left to right. So he may
Looks
know
like Reabs took out Dig Dogger with a bomb toot bomb. Going to come out with 3 bombs on the way to level 2. Hippo picked up the Raft Potion, so now has 10 hearts and a backup potion for level 9.
Oh, and he gets his lucky bomb drop.
That's a nice place to get a bomb. 6 bombs is the ceiling for entering level 5 if you pick up the bombs on the way in through the Gibdo.
Then he's going to have to get more bombs for level 7.
Yeah, the 2 first crutch right here is the crux of the issue, is that you do 7 right after 5, and they're both bomb-heavy dungeons. Reabs is now going to wrap around the world and do level 2. Actually on pretty good pace. 2 is a shorter level, but he's not going to be getting into it anytime soon, but Hippo's already in 5. So we'll kind of see them meet up at after shopping. And then after 7, we'll see them reconcile with the magical sword and see who's where, because that white sword is going to make a little bit of a change on the gameplay of level 7.
King Hippo with a nice clip past the blue dark nuts.
Looks like he's going into the penalty
Into
box.
the penalty box. Jinx,
Reabs
you
dodges
owe
a
me
fireball. Alright, grabbing the key, making sure to grab the key if you go in the penalty box. Knocks down all but 2 keys here. And let's see, counted up to 8, right?
No, ooh, whoa, that was close.
That was very dangerous. Alright, gets a heart. And gets nothing. Gets some more nothing. Gets some more nothing.
Jeez.
And the last nothing. Gives him a
He's
bomb.
got it.
Auto switch to potion. Got to get off that real quick. Got the white sword here, but everyone's got 2 hits left, so. Oh no, missed this one entirely. 3 hits for him.
Very quick work by King Hippo.
That was quick work indeed. I wonder if that's as quick as he wanted to do it, or if he was expecting better results out of those bombs. My goodness. You'd think after going in the penalty box, you want to get out of there as quickly as possible.
Reabs using candle strats against the ropes. Very effective.
Yep, most people switch to bombs here after lighting the Moldorm on fire.
That's exactly what he does.
Forces a bomb. Up to 5 now. Get a, well, little greedy placement there.
What? He's getting a fairy.
Works a fairy. For half a heart, takes a nice little 4-second delay there. And that wasn't that much, but still, you get my point. Gets another fairy. Could have just ignored the one that Moldorm gave him.
And the ropes go all over the place.
Yeah, he's beaming from across the board here. Alright, Hippo has full bombs, so he's good to go. He just has to work out his dogger here with a white sword and move on to 7. And as expected, Reabs made short work at level 2 here. Gotta pick up his Triforce at 1748, but he'll split when the curtains close.
Hippo stopping to kill the Zols in the NSU room to bring him up to the 140 rupees he's gonna need to shop before level 7.
Yeah, killing the Zol is a little bit faster than picking up a secret, so if you need the money, there's a drop in there, and Zol are in the money dropping group, so excellent decisions there, making sure you have enough rupees.
Accidental switch to the potion. Quickly gets the recorder out.
Yes, this is the device that kills the Digdogger. Not the liquid blood. That's for something else. Lines up the first 3 stabs, not too problematic, and gets the 4th. Gonna get out of level 5 here, a little behind schedule due to the extra burn on the bush for the 100 rupee.
At this point, I think he's about 45 seconds behind Reabs.
It takes about 42 seconds to do the shopping, and Reabs just finished that. So yeah, that's about accurate. But we'll see if he can make up some of that white sword time in level 7. Reabs only has 4 rupees. We're not going to see very many arrow strats if we do. See any at all. Not to be confused with Bikini Atoll, where nuclear devices are often tested. Not too bad in the Gria so far. Gets in ooh, it takes half a heart of damage. Better luck in the second room for Reabs. Now we have the room that's just
Gets bubbled.
Double bubbled. Double your trouble, double your fun. Gets the sword back eventually. Gets a heart drop. That'll be good for Beeman. Oop. Exchanges below Gria. Gone already.
Gets hit a few
5
times.
hits. Yeah. Getting the health back though, so that's nice. To get a fairy there even. And yet another bubble hit. Cherry on top as he goes past the troll Digdogger blocking the door. This guy cannot keep his health up right now.
Remember, he did not feed the meat to the Digdogger.
Have maybe a Wallmaster inbound. Alright, Hippo's just now entered level 7. Get to see some white sword strats in here. successfully transfers over to the bomb in the menu, takes the damage, missing a heart and a half going into the second mob-filled room at level 7. Reabs taking another bop on the way to bomb the hole in the right side of this room. And he's now entered the red candle cavern. No one will be picking up the red candle today, so should be passing this basement up.
Triple bubbled.
Boy.
Yeah, Hippo having lots of trouble from the bubbles in that room. Also chooses not to pay tribute to the Dig Dogger.
Ooh, misses the 90-degree shift there, runs into the wall, and gets a boomerang to the back. Alright, Reabs gets a rupee from Dig Dogger, which is kind of asinine. And the health dropping group there.
Both players with equal health right now.
Equal health be difference. Hippo still has the bombs because it's a little bit behind, but see what happens. Looks like when you don't get a red candle, the Wallmasters behave. Reabs can make it out of that reverse C room in no time at all. KingHippo just entering the red candle basement room. Also going to avoid it. Does not get a random bomb off those red Guria. Gets a heart though. Reabs exchanging health with Heart Ventures.
Yep, and managing to pick up a bomb drop.
Ooh, Reabs misses the bomb hit on Aquamentus.
Man, that's too bad. If you get your iframes from the wood sword, he misses the bomb damage entirely. So now he's down a bomb and had a sword down. Poor little Aquamentus.
Hippo getting a fairy from the Dig Dogger, giving him a little more health to work with, and managing to smoke one of the Dodongos as he lays the bomb into the Wallmaster room.
Oh, and gets a white sword good spawn for the Wallmasters here, since he didn't get the red candle.
Ooh, that was close.
Cuts it a little close there on that final bubble Wallmaster exchange, but all in all, this is looking like a really good 7 out of Hippo. Managed to work up some health and hang on to it. Reabs is going for the magical sword, so be sure to take note of what time his splits say, and then we'll see what time Hippo gets the same. It's like 22:36 and a half.
Yeah, 22:37 we'll say for Reabs.
Alright, another red split for Hippo in 7. A little longer than normal, but, you know, not too shabby. A lot of things can go wrong in 7, and still on pace for a good run. Reabs is probably not going to mess with these Wizrobes. He already has 4 bombs. It's only greedy to try and kill him here. Let's see what he does. Yeah, he kills them all. But they were kind of in his face, so not too much time lost. No bomb drop. Alright, drops the 8 keys. And Hippo's going to be picking up the magical sword at 23:22. So the difference of those times, Saver, is...
I forgot what the first one was.
22:37.
He's on the spot now. He's got to do math.
I don't know, like 50 seconds? Ish.
We'll give it to him.
I'll still
Don't
think about
correct
that.
him.
I'll still think about that 1/3 problem.
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
If you have 1/3 of 22:57 and your opponent has 1/10 of 23:49, what time does Ganon die?
33:15.
Not too bad on the keys for only taking half a heart of damage. Nice to keep beams out of there, but they're all dead and Hippo's gonna be moving up. I think now he's looking over at Reabs' stream. Taking a lot of damage here. Chases down the orange Wizrobes, now it's just following these like around. Breakfast is now over for Reabs. Reabs has made it through the final basement in 6. Gonna go through some Fire and some Wizrobes and fight Goma here. Some pretty red splits out of Reabs so far. What are we at? What is he at right now? Looks like plus, is that 2 something? 215?
No, 117, 118.
117.
So he's doing pretty good, relatively.
Yeah.
Yep.
I got 10
Hippo
rupees going into
taking-
Goma. Yeah.
taking
Hippo
quite a
might be
bit of
taking up the
damage.
potion. Maybe not. The rest of the dungeon isn't that bad if he just keeps this red Wizrobe at bay. Safety half tile step down. Make sure he doesn't get hit by that beam. and Reabs is gonna split after this refill at 25-17. Whistle off to 8.
About
Hippo's
139 after his PB.
139. Okay, so he's on pace for like a 30, 33-ish.
In 9 temps. But he gets a troll Octorok.
Yeah, that's not. He gives him the heart back though. Hippo has a heart and a half. Gonna take a big refill here after Goma. Ooh, gets a fairy. He's gonna knock off some of that refill. Uses the last arrow to try and hit the fairy, but launches it up into the sky and picks up the fairy manually. Grabbing the green split here out of 6. Gonna be plus 13 on PB, so saved 2.4 seconds. It looks about. And Reabs has just now entered 8 and will gain control at 26 flat. Man, Handela
Triple Jaws!
Saver has just spun Jaws, Jaws, Jaws in Jam Evil's chat
goodness.
failed to commentate about Manhandla sideswiping Reabs out of the bomb hole.
Sorry.
Congratulations, Saver. Now get a copy of some low-tier game. Oh, man. I don't know what Reabs is doing here. He's fighting for bombs. That's nice of him. Up to 8 bombs. But take a little bit of time there in level 8. Hippo just gets into level 8 right now. Reabs is tangling with the second room full of Darknut. Gets a fairy. Beam Sword's not incredibly helpful. Makes use of 1 Beam Sword. And 2 Beam Swords. And that's it. Alright, so you're going to keep beams coming out of here. Hippo is doing a good job to dodge these fireballs. Gibdo blocks the stairs for Reabs.
Ooh, he misses the bomb placement.
Ooh, that's not good.
He's still gonna have 6 for level 9, so he should be alright.
Should be. Let's see how things go. Hippo drops a fairy.
Yeah, but
Alexa?
taking quite a few hits from these dark nuts.
Ugh, these are needless hits, but he does have that backup potion, so hopefully we won't see him die. Takes another half-heart damage trying to collect this heart here. Reabs gets the Triforce at 27.44. Going to refill up here, and not a bad showing for level 8, so about a minute 46 in the dungeon and just 15 seconds traversing there is a pretty standard high-tier 8 time.
The question here is, does Reabs know how little space there is between him and Hippo? Is he going to take the time to go get a safety potion?
Nope.
No, he's not.
Just going.
He is not.
Looks like he turned up. Looks like Hippo's going to take 8.5 hearts of refill. Red split again for level 8. Going to fall tremendously behind PB by about 30 seconds here. Has the potion already in hand though, so no lollygagging is straight off to 9. 6 bombs also.
Ooh, Reabs got smacked by his beam sword.
Yeah, death from above. Red Lionel likes to shoot some beam swords down on you. 5 bombs after getting into 9. Minus 2 hearts could put him at... Oh. No beams for you. Right, let's see if Hippo does a better job at maintaining health.
Yeah, both players only entering 9 with 2 keys, so both of them will need to kill this first room to get their key drop.
Reabs taking an intentional hit on that bubble after getting his key. He likes to know exactly where his count is. And that count is now at 2. And now it's at 3.
Yep. Hippo manages to enter 9, beam sword intact.
What a great guy. Alright. Reabs not bypassing any of these likes, taking the count increase. That should put his count up to 8. See if Patra behaves.
Hippo also running into a bubble, leaving that room, although I'm not sure if it was on purpose or not, but with as high ranked of a player as he is, he probably is also trying to get his count set up.
All that work Reabs did is now knocked down. Patra did not behave. He took a little bop there, so now he's down 4 health and a full count. He's at 0.
Pretty hard on the ground. Perfect for him.
There is a free heart. Just a fairy away from a
just got bopped
corner
again.
himself.
Oh.
Not so good,
Not
not
that
so
potion.
good.
He's got to be cautious.
Oh, another bop.
And the heart, the original heart disappeared.
While King Hippo's waiting for the Patra to...
Looks
Wow,
like
look at
he's
all that
gonna-
health.
Yeah, making good use of that beam sword to finish off Patra, collect that room drop.
Gets the magic eye. Patra starts exploding, but doesn't take any health here. Gets his bomb drop. Alright, Reabs very aware of his count. Works up a bomb off the Zol. It's gonna go through this Keys room and fight, or tangle with Patra too. Let's hope he skips him without getting bopped. Hippo has a safety fairy just waiting for him, but this beam sword is helping him crush these blue Wizrobes. Fairy's gone, didn't need it.
Another bop by Patra.
Patra did not behave. Back to a 0 count. Hippo has a count of 1,000,000 right now. But already has the bombs from Patra 1, doesn't need to fool with these Zol. Reabs can use 3 bombs in this room.
2 bombs, 1 bomb, 0 bomb.
And he does.
Another bop, bud.
And trades a bop for a bomb drop. Doesn't do the reverse clip. Doubles back for the heart. He needs every piece of health he can hang on to at this point. Hippo could be a little reckless if he wants to use the potions, but it's somewhat faster to not have to stop and refill all your health. Gets a clock. If he works down a blue Wizrobe next, he can get a fairy drop in the reverse C room. Bomb, bomb, bomb. Kills the orange Wizrobe first, no chance for fairy. Gets a heart drop though. Reabs holding on to 7 hearts, like a champ. Hippo at 8, gonna pick up the silver arrow.
Oh,
wow,
Nice.
that is not good. Silver arrow from Hippo at 31:52. Should see him right around 34 minutes at end game here if he doesn't have the potion. Reabs does not have the potion option. He's now at 3 health. He's going into the like Sandy room with the Wizrobes in the bubble. Breakfast gone horribly wrong. And now he's in the trap Wizrobe room. Ooh, clock is good. I've heard good things about clock.
For him.
Yeah, he got the orange Wizrobe again instead of getting the clock fairy, so let's see if he does a Hippo fairy, ironically, against King Hippo.
Ooh, troll. Oh, he gets his heart back.
Ooh. Cautious, young Reabs. Looks like Hippo's gonna take the bombs and try and make that time up in the trap room here.
Opting not to use any of the bombs, though.
Yeah, he must have a set strategy in mind he doesn't want to mess with. He's being very surgical in these rooms. Leave those bombs on the ground for sure. He has 5, he doesn't need any bombs at all besides this last one.
Yep. Reabs taking extreme caution and fighting Patra 3.
Yeah, you don't want to take extra 2 hearts here. He's just a Hyrule driver away from death. Let's hope he gets a swift Ganon. And hopefully no spoilers from Saber, who's about a second and a half ahead of the rest of us. Looks like he's got 2 stabs on Ganon, but didn't lock him down. But does get the lock. He manages to arrow him. He's got his Triforce. Just as King Hippo is on Patra 3.
Wow.
Gets Patra 3 down.
Reabs
Reabs has got Zelda.
Yep, an official race bot time, 33 minutes, 41 seconds.
Alright, personal time at 33:38:71 for Reabs. Looks like Hippo's potioning in the doorway. He got the 1-frame potion press. Or is Ganon already spawned? I think he
I'm
got it
not
after
sure
the
about
Triforce.
that, but he was
Takes the
down to
Hyrule
race.
driver. Also gets the 2 opening stabs though. Safety strats at this point. If he has Reabs' stream open, then he knows he's done for, but locks Ganon up with the 2 additional stabs. Pretty identical Ganons, just operated a little differently. Does end up taking the potion, and he's gonna get a 30 or like 18 on the local splits. Gold split for 9.
Yet.
Yeah, he has not entered in his done into the IRC channel. There he goes. So the official race bot time, 34:46. It was a little bit before that.
God, what a great performance by Hippo, though. He took a gold split in 2 and a gold split in 9, bookended that a plus 15-second run there with really, really impressive dungeon times. Kind of unfortunate to take a loss when you have a great performance. Reabs did terribly and was rewarded with a victory, so just a bit of a difference between these 2 players. Alright, looks like we're gonna get Reabs. A little post-game chat. Miria versus Chuck Attacks, is that what you said? Alright. See if Mr. Reabs can operate Discord. We made contact.
He unmuted himself.
Can he hear us?
Hello? I can't.
You guys should really practice with Discord at home. You want to participate in these. This stream cannot hear. Deaf stream hype. Hello, Hippo. Where's Hippo? Alright. Well, Saber, how'd you like the race? Especially the part where you got 3 Jowses.
The race was very intense. I mean, it started off with different routes, but they both ended up in 9 around the same time. Reabs a little bit ahead. And
You know, I saw
yeah.
it. Who do we got?
KingHippo.
Hey, Hippo.
Hello.
Welcome aboard. We were just talking about you. I'm sure your ears were burning.
What?
Were your ears burning? Sorry.
Yeah.
Well, we saw a gold 2 and a gold 9, and we saw some stuff happen in between. What do you want to talk about first?
Well, first of all, my plan was I was pretty close doing the hard route because I knew I might have better chance to win with the hard route, but my hard route game isn't very good. So I decided just to play a safe route and hopefully being pretty close to Reabs to force him to go to 9 without the potion, which I did because I think before 9 we were maybe 30 seconds from each other, maybe.
That sounds about right, yes.
So my start were very good, but 5-7-6 wasn't on par with what I'm used to. But I'm pretty happy with my run. I played my game, and my plan of Reabs getting a die in 9 didn't work, so congrats to him.
Yeah, you really have to bet on your opponent to make a big mistake. Your guys, your PB times are that far away. Actually, your PB is really close to his. You're just your PB on 2 first is just not quite as great. It's a safer route, but
yeah, I play with early candle and potion in a very weird way. I want to have the potion before 5 in case something's happened between 5 and 9.
Yeah, it looked like something was about to happen a couple times, but you were able to make it through 6 okay.
Yeah, and I tried Yuno's route, which you did at 31:30 with 2 first, and I pretty much had the same times which I did with my route. So I don't know if I just played bad using his route, or I don't know. I was more comfortable with my route.
Yeah, but it comes down to controlling your spawns, getting luck here and there. You didn't have any issues keeping your bombs up, which was good. You did kind of reset your spawns when you had a little candle issue going for your 100 secret.
You are correct, and that made some rooms pretty tricky, especially in 5 where the Dark Nut room was pretty all over the place.
Yeah, so you decided to go for the penalty box there?
Yeah, I fucked up my my count was, I didn't know where my count was, so I just decided just to take a hit and just re-get my count. It costs maybe like 10 seconds to do it.
Yeah, but you were able to bomb down and get your bomb.
Mm-hmm. And I was pretty short on bombs, and I think I tried a lot on the shore to get a bomb, but that didn't work. I entered level 5 with 2 bombs, I think. So I had to farm some bombs before entering the Dark Nut room. Pretty all over the place.
Yeah,
But
you were able to pull it
overall, I'm
off.
pretty happy with the run.
Yeah, yeah. I saw that you were kind of struggling for rupees, so you left about, I don't know, 13 on the ground in 2. You kind of just tore through the level, which was a great start. It didn't end up costing you much, but you did work the Zol down in 5 for your final count up to 140 rupees there.
Yeah, my plan was to go as fast as possible because I know there is like I'm making my shops before 7, so even though I think I was 20 rupees short after 1. And I was like, wow. But there is a lot of places where I can get rupees, especially with the white sword. There is Zols and pretty much a lot of enemies what can get rupees. So I wasn't really I was comfortable with my count.
Yeah, you did get quite a few drops, money drops off of the Zols, both in 3 and 5.
Yes. The only place where I think I might have got the rupee but ended up working is in 7. I was at 0 rupees at the River Sea Room in 7, and I forgot to pick up the rupee because you don't want to go to Goma without a rupee. But I got a drop somewhere, I think from the boss. I think from Aquaman I got my rupee.
Yeah, I noticed that you got the fairy drop off of Goma, and you tried to fire an arrow at it, and it was your last one.
Yes,
Went straight up.
Yeah, I shook my head on my stream. I was like, wow, that wasn't good, but ended up working. What happened in 9 for Reabs? I tried to. I had his stream open everywhere.
Reabs had us very nervous. Do we have Reabs in chat yet, or?
I'm here. You can hear me. I don't know.
Reabs, why don't you tell Hippo and the rest of us about your 9? You had us very, very nervous several times without a potion and very low health.
Just before you talk to 9, I was watching his stream and I know he got hit twice on the first Patra. And with this information, I decided to kill Patra 1 and get the bombs and not force to get possible hits to keep my potion, like to force myself to not use my potion. And since he hit twice, I decided that he had a good chance to die at this point. So I decided just to play safe. Maybe that cost me the run. I don't know.
There was a pretty fair margin between you guys, but it was definitely a high level of metagame.
I got hit twice on the first Patra. Outside of 9, I got sniped by one of the Lionels.
It was the red one.
I was down 2 hearts going into 9.
Yeah, Hippo was actually able to take Beam in with him.
I had Beam all the way to the River Sea Room, if I'm correct.
Yeah, you were doing very well there. You got a fairy drop that you didn't even need on the first Wizard Room, and you were able to get through there very swiftly. Yeah, so what's next for King Hippo after this unfortunate loss against Reabs? It was the red one.
Well, it's unfortunate, but it was pretty, like, I knew I had a little chance to win. Like, I just played my game, and congrats to Reabs, and I don't know, Reabs, what's your next match? I'm sure
my
you know.
next match is versus Darkwing.
Oh, you're right. Oh, he was trolling me in his chat saying that he wanted me to win because he knew it was an easier opponent for his quarter-final match. But unfortunately, he has to beat you, and he's gonna have a hard time.
I don't know about that. So far, his tournament matches he's done much better in his races than I have.
What was your time after level 4?
I already clicked closing my thing, but I was down like 40 seconds coming out of level 4.
Okay.
I actually had like, I don't know, a really rough early game, and generally when I do, my runs kind of spiral out of control, so when I do bad early on, I just continue to do bad. And so, I don't know about that. So far, it wasn't great. I wasn't feeling too good when I was coming out of 4 with like plus 40.
Yeah, Reabs did work himself down to about a minute 20 behind PB. So you guys were getting really close to each other in the mid-game there.
I actually had like, I don't know, a really rough early game. Well, my final thing was, I was like plus 220 at the end or something, or plus 2 minutes. But my level 9 was really rough. I wasn't feeling too good when I was coming out of 4 with like plus 40.
Alright, so looks like Hippo won't actually know exactly who he's playing. He's going to drop down to the lower bracket. DS which is the winner of Slidic versus either Scar Adams or Shiner. So, pretty good matchup there. Probably Scare Adams or Shiner, whoever those wins. Probably go against you, and we'll definitely see more Hippo in the future.
I don't have any knowledge about the games of Scaradam, but I know the Slitix game, and I'm pretty sure I'm gonna fight him in my match in the lower bracket, I would say.
It's definitely a possibility. But anything can happen in 9.
Indeed. So congrats again to Reabs.
Bonjour, KingHippo. Very well played.
Yeah, I can wait to see the replay now.
Oh, it'll be great.
I don't watch my opponent during my race for whatever reason. So like, it's always fun to watch the replays.
Yeah, you can actually catch a moment where Hippo's coming out of one, Reabs is going into one, and Hippo stuck out his foot, and Reabs tripped and fell into one, and opened up the locked door. It was quite a moment.
Oh my god.
Bonjour, KingHippo. Very well played.
What did you do to get another key?
Hey, what? I'm assuming he's just making a joke. I did not.
Yeah. He opened it with his face. He didn't actually require a key. His head knocked it open. He didn't have to use a bomb either.
Let's see.